This is called Dedication. It's a group piece written by Molly Raynor and is spoken with Edelman Hollinshead, and it's from the Ann Arbor Poets from Jeff Cass at Pioneer High School.
So it's a cover. It's not
So
ours.
it's a cover call. All right. This is for my friends who have known their index finger too intimately.
And for the handfuls of hip that slip over the top of tight jeans when a woman moves.
This is for my mother,
Who always passes on dessert.
who will never realize how stunning she is.
This is
For my grandmother, who weighs herself every day.
who wants to be buried in her makeup.
This is for the times I've skipped meals and pretend that it was because I forgot.
This is for the times I measured beauty by the number of boys that liked me, counting compliments like calories.
This is a thank you to my 2 big thighs, my 2 small breasts, my wide nose, and weak lungs.
This is a thank you to my full moon belly, waxing and waning underneath pale skin.
We are built to bleed.
Made to recognize the beauty of a red drop spreading like octopus ink in water.
But this power has been hijacked, labeled disgusting. Every time I bleed, my strength solidifies, and I wait for the women who have exercised and starved and vomited away this ability.
This is for the girls who count it as a blessing when their period stops, and for the doctors who have to explain that it will never come back.
But mostly,
Lauren,
this
this is for you. I remember a day we spent hours in Borders, bodies sprawled between glossy pages of art history, fingering the pale rolls of flesh and drapery of women who wore their thunderous thighs like trophies made ripe for bearing life. I loved my body more than ever that day, loved the motherhood resting there. You didn't.
Lauren, I'm sorry that when we first met, I was confused and counting calories and tired and hiding it all. I am sorry that even once I freed myself, I couldn't save you. That I do not have enough arms to catch every girl whose reflection taunts her. And I'm sorry I didn't have more words to pay you back for your story.
I did not recognize you in August. I was not ready for the sight of your hollow eyes and brittle arms. I could see your hip bones through your jeans. Your face was gaunt and your breasts were gone.
Energy was gone.
You dropped your keys upon hardwood floor, sighed so deep like the reach between you and the ground was full galaxies of black space, like bending over would take too much out of you.
At work, standing among the breads and the brownies, the meats hanging from the ceiling and the olive oils, you told me what happened. I fiddled with my rings so you wouldn't see the hatred I felt for the world at that moment. And I thought about a note from a friend chronicling your beauty and the schoolgirl crush you filled her with. I lost that letter, and more than anything, I wish I had shown it to you the day that she wrote it to me.
I wanted to sit you down, stuff you with quiche and strawberry cheesecake.
Like one meal could reinflate you, remake you. You asked me for Diet Cokes, and each time I ached with the desire to give you real pop with real sugar.
But instead, I left the house holding my breath.
In the car I exploded, echoing sobs and blurry eyes.
Couldn't tell if the light was green or red.
I
Didn't
thought-
know when to stop.
I thought maybe this is how you felt. I don't know how to tell you this, so you'll believe me. You are the climax of every poem I've ever written.
You are the part in the movie when everyone in the theater gets teary-eyed.
You are the tremble in a boy's voice the first time he says, I love you.
You are the last cracking note that Nina Simone sang, a broken sparrow rising from your throat.
Estás hermosa.
Tu es belle. How many languages can we say it in?
You are too fucking beautiful to look at sometimes.
This is a statement you will never believe.
And yet I force it down your throat like so many medicines.
Like a finger searching for a point.
I know you haven't forgotten your paintbrushes, but it worries me when I see the vacancy in your eyes, and I'm afraid you might abandon your canvas for your scale. I have nightmares about ballerinas doing cocaine to stay skinny, and you are striving for Degas.
Starving yourself away from Botticelli's Venus when she is the most beautiful of all. Your face is Mona Lisa's calm facade, but underneath you are Frida Kahlo, self-destructing and painfully gorgeous,
Combusting into color.
It's funny how I used to think art would save you.
Art would pull you through.
But you are art.
So who can save you but yourself?
Who else can pull you through but you?
This is for us because we are scared.
This is for the fat girls who want to see bones and the skinny girls who don't.
This is for the feminists.
This is for men who appreciate flesh.
This is for the women who don't realize the extent of their bravery. But mostly, Lauren, this is for you.
Okay.